weekend!
Sorta.
Kinda. It's Friday. So that's close enough for me. It's, I got out of work, worked half day, and Mike did not work today, which is why we are able to be on time.
Just my normal schedule, no Friday work.
No Fridays. Fridays are not for working. We are going to a campground called American Wilderness. It's in Grafton, Ohio, I believe.
Yep.
And the reason we're heading out that way is because we have more issues. And by issues, I mean like we have a problem with camper shows.
Oh yes, there's an RV show, so we're gonna go.
Yeah, so the RV show is being held at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds. And this campground's probably about 18-20 miles away, so that's not too bad at all. According to our GPS.
Yep. Well, do you want to go in or should I?
I'll let you go in. I always give maps, and you're good at maps.
Camper Pro says Vermont, please.
Huh. Yes, it does. They also have a banquet hall here, so they do like lots of weddings and stuff like that.
Is that your name?
Yeah. That took quite some time.
Well, it only took a little while.
Longer than I expected.
So we're inside at 135. Apparently it's a pull through.
Oh, they told me it was back in.
Well, I don't know on the receipt. It says pull through.
Oh, okay.
But we're here. Go up here. Go through the gate that's right there. Just, I don't know, make our way back. Yeah, pretty much. We'll find it.
What is it, 131?
135.
Oh, 135. Well, let me put my seeing eyes on. Oh, some probably tent sites down there.
Yeah.
Those would be good sites. I missed that.
That's what I'm coming up.
Lots of trees here.
Lots of trees.
Right over here.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a cool site right there.
Yeah.
Up and in the back. That's cool. I know. That's why it's a Cecil. You probably put a tractor and back it up in there.
135.
Right, here we go.
Let's hop out. The dogs on the chain.
There we go. The ride down here really wasn't too bad. About 5-6 miles out. We did get stopped by a train.
Yeah, the ride was actually pretty quick.
Yeah.
It'd take us an hour?
Maybe. Including that like 10-15 minute wait for that train.
Yeah, it's 2 now.
Alright, let's get them puppies out. So squeaky.
I know.
Alright. Let's look at some more campers.
Some more. Because we don't do it enough.
I know.
Oh, lovely. There's a pull through.
There's another one right there you missed. We have problems.
I'll park next to this.
Oh my god.
Park next to the Hemi.
Because it kind of looks like yours, but it's got the skinny hips.
Yeah, it's 2500, but it's the same color.
Yeah. That's what I meant. That way when they come out, they'll be all like, hey, nice truck guy.
We went to the RV show.
And
I'm watching traffic right now.
we went to the RV show and we had a good time.
Yeah, it was a really good free
Yes.
RV show.
The important part is it was free. It was outdoors, so the weather was really nice out.
And there was a lot there too.
And we went Friday afternoon because there was going to be far less people there than there would be tomorrow.
And it was nice. It was very relaxed. There was not very many people there.
And even the salespeople were relaxed, it seemed. They weren't pushy like most typical salespeople are.
And we found a couple Class A's we liked.
If we wanted it.
If we went, big if, the route of a Class A, it's most likely going to have the Ford chassis with the V10 gas engine.
Because that's what 99% of them have.
Yeah, because we kind of want to stay under 100,000.
Yeah, at or under, depending on how much we love it. So we found a precept that we really liked as well. It was the largest floor plan. I want to say 36T, I think. Yeah, 36T. And it has 2 bathrooms, so automatically it has 2 grays and 2 blacks.
What was that? 2 full baths?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 full bathrooms in a Class A motorhome.
This one does have bunks, but the bunks are retractable and there's a hanging rod in there, so it would basically be like our walk-in closet in a sense.
Yeah, it'd be a large walk-in closet. Well, not walk-in, but just a large closet.
Yeah. It would be a large closet and it would store so much stuff. I know you're thinking you're just 2 people and 2 dogs, you don't need 2 bathrooms. But
we don't.
We don't. But it would certainly be nice considering this would be our home. So when Mike is in the bathroom for what feels like hours,
5 minutes,
I would be able to wash up for bed, etc. So, we'll probably delve more into the floor plans we like more after we look over some of the paperwork, kind of gather our thoughts. But overall, we had a really good time at the show, so no regrets going today. Well, good evening, everyone.
It's only 7 p.m. and this has pretty much been our day.
We've had quite the production going on over here. Campfire, hot dogs, beer,
and a walk.
A walk, yeah.
Well, luckily we decided to go to the RV show yesterday to beat the crowd. Paid off big time.
Yes,
so
it did.
It left today
completely open.
Yeah, completely open to do nothing.
Right, and it's been nice because I don't generally like to leave on Saturday because that's like the whole meat and potatoes of the camping trip on the weekend. So when we did it on Friday, it was way less busy. We were able to see everything we wanted to see and then some, and come back.
Well, like, we go to the IX Center in Cleveland every, January?
Yeah.
And there's always a line to get into the campers and a line to get out of them. And by going yesterday, we were in quite a few and it was just us.
Right, and sometimes for the IX Center, we try to get off on a weekday to go for that same reason. It didn't work out like that last year, or earlier this year, I should say. But we know that it's way better if you go on a non-weekend day.
Overall, it's been very quiet here today.
Yeah, it's we're surrounded by seasonals. The most of the noise has been neighbors' radio, which you may or may not be able to hear right now.
We don't mind neighbors playing music, though, really.
Right. At least just means I don't have to play my own music.
Probably hear
and
the
then
dog
barking. That's been the other noise.
Ah, the sounds of nature.
We did get some pretty cool pictures of some bugs and
sure,
dogs.
on Facebook.
Yeah, we shared it on Facebook and Instagram, so check it out. It's been a really nice day. There's like no wind. It's been really, really nice because I hate the wind so much. So this has been great.
This campground has a ton of trees.
Yes.
I mean, trees everywhere. So I'm sure even when it's kind of breezy, they do a really good job of blocking it.
Yeah, and this would be a nice park to visit if you're into the fall foliage and want to see the changing leaf colors.
It's already changing a little bit.
Some of the trees have started, but it's not a whole lot. Some of them just look like they're dying. Some of them look like they're changing. It's been quite an enjoyable, relaxing day. We're just going to continue on with our campfire.
Even the dogs have just been chilling out all day.
Yeah, with the exception of the walk that we did. It's a pretty decently sized park.
Yeah, we walked 2 miles and it really didn't seem like it.
Yeah, they have a really cool trail that you can take your golf cart, because they allow electric only golf carts, and the walking trail. It was pretty nice in the wooded area, so it was cool.
Oh, well, we haven't been doing nothing. We've been talking to Heather Schrag for a while. But anyways, yeah, we're just enjoying the campfire.
And
real exciting.
Yeah.
Real exciting.
I know. But we have been doing more camper research for all those people who have the inkling that we're going to be buying a new camper soon.
Yeah, it was the 4 months, 1 month, couple days.
Yeah, it was all over the board as to when people think we're going to trade. Now,
we are still doing our homework
Yeah.
and trying to plan and time things appropriately.
Right. We don't want to screw this one up, because we don't want to get rid of this camper. We love this camper.
We love everything about this White Hawk.
And that's probably what's going to hold us back from doing anything sooner. If we still had our other 2 campers that we had last season, it'd probably be done already.
But the timing has to be right, because we have to sell the house.
Right.
And if we go to a Class A, we're going to lose the White Hawk and my truck.
Right, so we want to make sure that we've got all our ducks in a row, to make sure that we have everything from the house sale to my next job lined up and everything like that. So it's a lot of work planning, but it's kind of fun too. We're kind of really enjoying, I mean, big surprise, we enjoy doing research on campers. I mean, we've only owned like 10 of them. So this is no different, except we're really in tune with durability, because we're going to be living in it. Will be our home, and we'll be doing way more traveling than we are doing right now. So it'll be an interesting route to the right camper for us, because I don't want to spend a ton, but I don't want to cheap out and have it fall apart either. So we're just kind of enjoying the process. Well, Mike is...
I'm replying.
Typing.
I'm replying.
Incessantly.
This is a picture of us talking into a camera.
What else is new, right?
What else is new? Our neighbors probably think we're really weird.
Yeah, well, our camera looks fancy, so...
We're not exactly right, though, either.
Right. That's correct.
I guess probably enough rambling for the night.
Yeah, probably enough.
Yeah.
But we'll catch up with you tomorrow, and
When we're packing up.
when we're packing up and being sad that we are having to go back to reality. But right now, not thinking about that.
Nope. Drinking beer.
Yep. Beer time. Campfire time.
We're back.
We're home.
Yep, we forgot to do our video on the ride home.
Yeah, on the drive. We're already unpacked and we're both like, oh, whoops.
Yeah,
We forgot to do our closeout. So we're going to do that now.
So, what were your overall thoughts on American Wilderness Campground?
There was a ton of trees. It kind of suited their name for wilderness. They had a path walking trail that was in a wooded area that the golf carts and walking trail. It was really nice. We took dogs on it. Did a couple miles.
Yeah, I like how it was almost completely shaded. There was a couple sites that were full sun.
Yeah, out by their swimming pond, they had some full sun sites. Which, go ahead.
I was going to say, the park was very clean.
Yeah, and I didn't really have any interactions with the staff. Mike did, so.
They seemed friendly enough.
There was a wedding there yesterday, and there seemed to be some kind of family reunion type thing going on, so they do offer those other things if you're from the area, so that, I mean, that's a nice option.
I would go back.
Yeah, I would go back.
It was, I don't know, kind of on the expensive side. We had electric and water, and it was $45 a night.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, $45 a night.
That was for a pull-through.
Yeah, pull-through spot. It was a bit on the high side, if you ask me.
Yeah, the grass could have been mowed, in my opinion. But, I mean, that's like, you're really grabbing for straws at that point.
I think for $45 a night, full hookup should have been an option.
Full hookup should have been an option. I don't know if they have any full hookup. I don't remember when I looked online.
I don't think they do, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I thought we were getting a back end, but when we showed up, it was a pull through, so it was more. Obviously, we like back ends.
But the pull through was huge.
Yeah, it was really long.
I mean, from the front of the truck to the back bumper of the trailer, 60 feet, and we still had another 30 feet of room.
Yeah, there was so much room. There was a ton of room. The dogs had a good time. I mean, there's a lot of seasonals. I think I mentioned that, but that's kind of the name of the game with the private campgrounds.
Yeah, I mean, every private campground we've gone to has been almost exclusively seasonals.
Yeah, and really the reason why we chose to go to this campground was because it was close to the RV show at the Cuyahoga County Fairground.
Yeah, so it was an 18-mile ride to go to the RV show.
And we went there Friday, and that was a good time. And then we had all of Saturday and, you know, obviously the morning today to just kind of hang out and do whatever we wanted back at the campground.
And of course we go to the RV show and, you know, things like this
end up on our tables.
Things like this follow us home.
Like all the time. You wouldn't believe the stack of reading material that we have. It's all camper, RV, travel related. Including the Travel Life magazine that we get in the mail. I mean, I don't want to say we have a problem, but we know what we like.
Yes, and I was going to say, oh yeah, next weekend, you know, we generally don't plan anything out, but we do have plans for next weekend.
They got made yesterday.
We officially have stalkers.
They have my phone number too. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so next weekend we do have reservations, and after I made the reservations I felt very awkward. We generally don't make reservations, especially that far ahead. I felt like, what have I just done? I know what I'm doing. This is so weird. I feel trapped.
We usually don't know where we're going Friday until Friday.
Yeah, until we're like already packed up and loaded and ready to go somewhere, just hit a direction. And
now taking all the guesswork out of it makes it kind of boring.
Yeah, there's no adventure.
Because now everything's like set in order and we know...
We even know what campsite we have.
So it's just like weird.
It's just different. We don't mind doing this, you know, every once in a while. We're going to get to meet some people who follow our page. So subscribers. Some subscribers, and the campground is kind of meet in the middle.
It's a KOA we've never been to before.
And it's one that we've been wanting to go to, so it'll all work out, even if we don't like them. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure we'll get along just fine. And really, there's not much else to talk about.
I had a really good weekend. Yeah,
we had a good weekend, and we're just like in this mindset of planning for the future. So that's, I don't want to say it's overwhelming because it's not. It's kind of what we enjoy doing, or at least I do.
The planning for the future has kind of consumed us in a way.
Yeah, but I'd rather it be that way than I mean, for people who don't like to plan ahead for our camping trips, people will probably say it's so awkward that you enjoy planning ahead for your future, but it's a completely different situation.
But, I mean, something that we know almost for certain is that Lynn's job is going to go away.
Yeah, it's not for certain. Nothing has come out.
Almost for certain.
Yeah, almost for certain. But you know how big fortune companies are. They all know what's going to happen, and they're not going to tell their employees until it's already set in stone and it's over within a moment's notice. And I don't want that to affect us, so that's why we're selling things and getting rid of things and downsizing, and that's why we want to move ahead now with our full-time living RV, because I still have a job right now with a good wage, and it'll be no problem whatsoever to make those changes now versus when I have no job.
Rather be proactive than reactive.
Exactly, especially in this situation. So it may have consumed our lives for the time being, but it's all in a positive note, because that could mean that we may be full-time on the road before we thought we might be. So
yep.
It's all good in my head.
I'd rather prepare for the worst.
Yep.
But I guess being forced into full-time is not necessarily a bad thing.
No, that's probably why we're excited and happy about it.
Crossing our fingers, come on, lose your job.
I know. Isn't that bad? I mean, that's bad. But I feel like the job is more like a security blanket, and that drives me crazy. I hate having that feeling of like, I can't leave, I feel so safe. I can't leave, I need this wage. I just want to...
but in reality, you can.
Right, I can, and I want to.
We just have to simplify our life, basically.
Yeah, we can't yet because of the financial burdens, if you will, that we currently have.
Things we need to sell and get rid of.
Yep.
Once we get over that hurdle, then we can pretty much
do whatever
direction we want.
Yeah. And my financial outlook post my current job is looking pretty good. So, and that's only because of the current job I have, ironically. So it all works out in the end. I have the education, and I'll have 11, 12 years of experience
in the nuclear field.
In the nuclear field of inspection, and that will help me tremendously, seeing as how I'm 32. So
yeah, and it's not like if we go full-time that we're just going to be traveling and having fun. We're going to work. Yeah,
we're going to work, and unlike most full-time RVers, we plan to fully disclose my job, his job, our income, our expenses, things that are like taboo to all these full-timers. They want to make it seem like they just magically come into all this money and they just travel and live this free lifestyle of vacation.
But we're not going to really disclose our plans yet because I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, right now it's just still in the planning process. All I know is that I do have plenty of prospects that will pan out in the future, because in this industry there's always new jobs. So
yep. But anyways,
yep,
I guess we can call it a day.
Yeah, we'll call it a day, and we'll keep you updated. Probably, well, on Friday, hopefully we'll be heading out there sometime Friday afternoon and have a good weekend to show you some more good times, because we're not winterizing yet.
Yep.
It's 80 degrees outside today. It's wonderful. So,
yep.
So on that note,
that is if we're alive after next weekend, if our stalkers don't kill us.
They don't know where we live, though. Although she does find people, she says.
Oh yeah, she's finding people. That doesn't sound creepy.
It's her job to find people. Alright, on that note, we will cut it off and we'll check in with you guys later. If you like the video, give us a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next weekend.
See you.